Hello and welcome to Quiz Class. My name's Ellis and I'll be your host for today's quiz, which is a general trivia quiz with 100 questions in it. We would love you to let us know at the end of the video how you rank based on our Quiz Class awards. Based on your score between 0 and 100, you could be any of those ranks, so make sure you let us know at the end of the video. Today's lineup then, we've got cartoons, board games, cars, collectibles and the internet. And we're going to start with questions on 90s cartoons. Good luck, here's question 1. Which 90s animated series had the first computer-generated opening sequence? Reboot, The Magic School Bus, or Beast Wars Transformers? The answer is Reboot. 2. Which Batman character was created for the animated series? Two-Face, Mr. Freeze, or Harley Quinn? The answer is Harley Quinn. Question 3. Which 90s cartoon featured Doug Funny? Doug, Rugrats, or Hey Arnold? The correct answer is Doug. 4. Which Animaniacs character was originally a villain but became a fan favourite sidekick? Pinky, Slappy, or Wacko? The answer is Pinky. Question 5. Which 90s Nickelodeon show is set in Hillwood? Hey Arnold, Rocket Power, or The Wild Thornberrys? The answer is Hey Arnold. Question 6. What inspired Professor Utonium to start the Powerpuff Girls? To fight crime, to win a science competition, or to create the perfect little girls? Professor Utonium wanted to create the perfect little girls. 7. What's the hidden joke behind Pinky and the Brain's names? They rhyme, Pinky is smarter, or they represent parts of the brain? The answer is Pinky is smarter. 8. Which Rugrats episode focused on Chucky's fear of change? Change of Heart, Chucky's Red Hat, or Chucky's First Sleepover? The answer is Chucky's First Sleepover. 9. What was the original plan for Wolverine's voice in X-Men? Raspy tone, Jack Dorsey, or high-pitched and light? The original plan for Wolverine's voice was to have him high-pitched and light. On to question 10. Which 90s cartoon character was originally intended to have a different job? Hey Arnold, The Wild Thornberrys, or Rocko's Modern Life? The answer, Rocko's Modern Life. 11. Which Shakespearean character was reimagined as a villain in Gargoyles? Othello, Macbeth, or Prospero? The answer is Macbeth. 12. Which 90s cartoon had a short-lived school spin-off? Rugrats, The Simpsons, or Beavis and Butthead? The answer is Rugrats. Question 13. Which Sailor Moon character's backstory was altered in the American version? Sailor Mars, Sailor Venus, or Sailor Neptune? The answer is Sailor Neptune. Question 14. Which 90s cartoon's final season was influenced by anime causing a stylistic shift? Was it Dexter's Laboratory, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or Spider-Man, the animated series? The answer is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 15. Which 90s cartoon had a crossover with the Jetsons and the Flintstones? Was it Animaniacs, Johnny Bravo, or Cow and Chicken? The answer is Animaniacs. 16. What was Marty's original elemental ring in Captain Planet? Air, fire, or earth? The answer is air. 17. Which iconic phrase from DuckTales became famous due to its theme song? Yeah, woohoo, or life is like a hurricane? The answer is woo-hoo. Question 18. Which 90s show started as a Ren and Stimpy spin-off before becoming its own hit? Cat Dog, The Angry Beavers, or Rocko's Modern Life? The answer is The Angry Beavers. 19. Which Beavis and Butthead episode was pulled after a child incident? Fire, Frog Baseball, or The Great Cornholio? The answer is fire. Question 20. Which obscure DC superhero appeared in Freakazoid? Was it the Atom, the Red Bee, or the Question? The answer is the Question. And we're leaving our 90s cartoon questions behind now as we move into classic board games. Starting with question 21. What was Monopoly's original name before the 1930s? Fortune Chase, Empire Builder, or Landlord's Game? The answer is Landlord's Game. Monopoly's somehow a bit catchier. What was the original weapon in Clue before being replaced by the lead pipe? Rope, revolver, or candlestick? The answer is revolver. What is the informal name for Uncle Pennybags in Monopoly? Mr. Monopoly, the banker, or Rich Uncle Pennybags? The answer is Rich Uncle Pennybags. 24. What colour were the original Scrabble tiles before the beige design? White, wooden, or cream coloured? The answer is cream coloured. In Risk, which continent gives the most bonus reinforcements when fully controlled? Asia, Africa, or Australia? The answer is Asia. Very good knowledge if you got that one right. Here's question 26. During which event was Candyland invented for children in hospitals? Was it during World War II, the Cold War, or the Great Depression? The answer is World War II. 27. What was the original theme considered for Operation before it was changed? Wild animals, space exploration, or sci-fi horror? So obviously it ended up with a surgery scene, but it was originally going to be sci-fi horror. In Sorry, what were the two missing words in the original tagline? The game of blank and blank. Was it the game of fun and fortune, the game of chance and strategy, or the game of sorrow and gladness? The answer is the game of sorrow and gladness. Which classic board game was banned in the Soviet Union for promoting capitalist values? Risk, Monopoly, or the Game of Life? The answer is Monopoly. Question 30. What was the original objective of the Game of Life in the 1860s? Build a family, accumulate wealth, or achieve moral success? The answer is achieve moral success. What was the original playing piece in Clue that was changed to the rope weapon? Pistol, dagger, or lead pipe? The answer is dagger. 32. What was the original version of Battleship played on before the plastic board game? Was it played on wooden boards, cardboard sheets, or paper and pencil? The answer is paper and pencil. 33. Which classic board game was marketed to develop business skills? Careers, Monopoly, or the Game of Life? The answer is Monopoly. Question 34. Which board game features Professor Plum, originally planned to be called Professor Peacock, Plummet, or Pendleton? What was Professor Plum originally planned to be called? The answer is Plummet. And of course, the board game is Clue. Why was Scrabble once rejected by major toy companies? It was too difficult to learn, it wasn't fun enough for kids, or the tiles were too expensive to produce. The answer? It wasn't fun enough for kids. What feature did the creators of Guess Who originally plan to include? Different hairstyles, different body types, or coloured backgrounds? The answer is different body types. 37. Which classic game was inspired by the Mansion of Happiness? Clue, the Game of Life, or Snakes and Ladders? The answer is the Game of Life. On to question 38. Which territory in Risk was renamed due to geographical inaccuracies? Ukraine, Middle East, or Kamchatka? The answer is Ukraine. 39. Which country developed the modern form of checkers or drafts? Egypt, France, or Greece? The answer is France. Question 40. What was the original piece in chess instead of the queen? Furs, vizier, or empress? The answer is furs. Moving on now to some questions all about car culture. And we're talking classic cars here. Good luck. What was the purpose of the split window design on the 1963 Corvette Stingray? Was it to improve aerodynamics, to enhance rear visibility, or to reduce manufacturing costs? The answer? To improve aerodynamics. 42. Which muscle car was almost named Panther? Pontiac GTO, Ford Mustang, or Dodge Charger? The answer is Pontiac GTO. What inspired the name Ford Thunderbird? A fighter jet, a famous racehorse, or Native American mythology? The answer is Native American mythology. 44. Which classic car was marketed as the first affordable sports car? MG TD, Nash Healey, or Chevrolet Corvette? The correct answer is MG TD. Question 45. What safety feature was federally mandated in 1973 for all US cars? Bumpers, airbags, or seatbelts? The answer is bumpers. 46. Which 1960s sports car featured the gull-wing door design? Ferrari 250 GTO, Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, or Chevrolet Corvette Stingray? The answer is the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. Which American car brand popularised the Woody station wagons in the 1940s? Ford, Chevrolet, or Studebaker? The answer is Ford. Question 48. Which car is credited as the first true muscle car? Pontiac GTO, Ford Mustang, or Dodge Challenger? The correct answer is the Pontiac GTO. 49. Which 1950s classic car was mocked for its underpowered engine? Ford Edsel, Nash Ambassador, or Lincoln Continental? The correct answer is Ford Edsel. 50. What was unique about the original Shelby Cobra's paint job? It was all black, it had a matte finish, or it featured a racing stripe? The answer, it featured a racing stripe. And we are now halfway through this quiz. 51. Which muscle car had a limited edition named after a breed of horse? Dodge Charger, Chevrolet Chevelle, or Plymouth Barracuda? The answer is a Plymouth Barracuda. 52. What other colour was part of the 1970 Dodge Challenger's high-impact paint series? Tour Red, Hemi Orange, or Bright Yellow? The answer is Hemi Orange. 53. Which car company introduced the Torque Fleet automatic transmission in the 1950s? Chrysler, Studebaker, or General Motors? The answer is Chrysler. Which car competed with the Ford Mustang in the pony car market? Pontiac Firebird, Chevrolet Camaro, or Dodge Challenger? The answer is the Chevrolet Camaro. Which car brand had the slogan "Engineered like no other"? Cadillac, Rolls-Royce, or Mercedes-Benz? Engineered like no other was the slogan for Cadillac. What aspect of the 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air made it a symbol of popular culture? Tail fins, chrome bumper, or tritone paint scheme? The answer is tail fins. 57. Which European sports car had a signature rear-engine design? Ferrari 308, Porsche 911, or Jaguar E-Type? The answer is the Porsche 911. Who ordered the creation of the original Volkswagen Beetle? Adolf Hitler, Benito Mussolini, or Franklin D. Roosevelt? The answer is Adolf Hitler. 59. What unconventional material was used for the DeLorean DMC-12's body? Titanium, fiberglass, or stainless steel? The answer is stainless steel. 60. Which 1950s car first featured tail fins? 1957 Chrysler 300C, the 1956 Lincoln Premier, or the 1948 Cadillac Series 62? The answer is the 1948 Cadillac Series 62. We're now going to move on to some questions on collectibles. How well do you know your collectibles? Which 1990s toy was originally meant to teach financial responsibility? Pogs, Tamagotchi, or Monopoly Junior? The answer is Monopoly Junior. Question 62. What feature did the rarest Hot Wheels car, the Beach Bomb, have? Roof-mounted spoiler, surfboards on the side, or wide tyres at the front? The answer is surfboards on the side. Which Star Wars action figure is the rarest due to a manufacturing defect? Boba Fett, Darth Vader, or Vinyl Cape Jawa? The answer is Vinyl Cape Jawa. Which superhero comic was the first to sell for over $1 million at auction? Superman #1, Action Comics #1, or Detective Comics issue 27? And the answer is Action Comics. What collectible featuring baseball players was in cigarette packs? Tobacco silks, baseball cards, or Matchbox inserts? The answer is baseball cards. Which vintage lunchbox from a 1960s TV show is the rarest? The lunchbox from Star Trek, the Jetsons, or the Beatles? The answer is Star Trek. 67. Which metallic Funko Pop character is the rarest? Iron Man, Darth Maul, or Freddy Funko? The answer is Freddy Funko. Which 1980s action figure line had a battle damage feature? Transformers, G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, or He-Man and the Masters of the Universe? The answer is He-Man. Which lesser-known Beanie Baby is highly coveted due to production errors? Prince the Bear, Mystic the Unicorn, or Peanut the Elephant? The answer is Peanut the Elephant. Which trading card game set a record with a $500,000 sale in 2021? Digimon, Pokemon, or Yu-Gi-Oh? The answer is Pokemon. What was the original subject of Viewmaster reels in the 1930s? Travel destinations, famous landmarks, or underwater scenes? The answer is travel destinations. Which 1909 baseball card is considered the holy grail for collectors? Is it Honus Wagner from T206, Babe Ruth rookie card, or Ty Cobb tobacco card? The answer is the Honus Wagner T206. Which 1980s collectible toy line featured scented figures? Care Bears, the Smurfs, or My Little Pony? Well, you can imagine them all having a scent, but the answer is Care Bears. On to question 74. What was the original function of the Pez dispenser when introduced in the 1920s? Pill dispenser, a toy for children, or a cigarette holder? The answer is a cigarette holder. How many Pikachu Illustrator cards were produced in 1999? 25, 39, or 50? There were 39 Pikachu Illustrator cards produced in 1999. Which 1970s doll line popularised adoptable toys with birth certificates? Cabbage Patch Kids, Little Orphan Annie, or Madame Alexander? The answer is Cabbage Patch Kids. Which limited edition Lego set was only given to employees? Lego 400011 90 Years of Play, Lego Employee 2002 set, or Lego Star Wars Millennium Falcon? The answer is the Lego 400011 90 Years of Play. Which 1980s action figure line included glow-in-the-dark variants? Thundercats, Masters of the Universe, or G.I. Joe, a real American hero? Well, if your standard edition wasn't enough, you could get glow-in-the-dark variants of G.I. Joe, a real American action hero. What made the Beatles' Yesterday and Today Butcher cover controversial? Violent imagery, unauthorised release, or doll parts and butcher outfits? The answer is doll parts and butcher outfits. 80. Which 1990s collectible craze involved flipping and stacking cardboard discs? Pogs, Tech Deck, or Pokemon marbles? The answer is Pogs. Moving on now, away from collectibles and onto the early internet, the early days of the internet. What was the first popular web browser? Mosaic, Internet Explorer, or Netscape Navigator? The answer is Netscape Navigator. Which search engine used the dancing baby GIF? Lycos, Yahoo, or Google? The answer is Lycos. 83. What was MySpace's original name? eUniverse, Friendster, or GeoCities? Before it was MySpace, it was called eUniverse. Question 84. What was the term for customising AIM-away messages? AIM speak, status crafting, or away message poetry? If you don't know what any of that means, have a guess. The answer is away message poetry. 85. What feature did Hotmail introduce in 1996? Instant messaging, an address book, or free email storage? The answer is free email storage. 86. Which website let users create personal web pages in the late 1990s? AngelFire, MySpace, or GeoCities? The answer is GeoCities. Which search engine had a directory service before Google? Excite, Yahoo, or Alta Vista? The answer is Yahoo. 88. Which site preceded YouTube for uploading and sharing videos? Vimeo, Meerkat, or Google Video? The answer is Google Video. Which website first introduced online auctions? eBay, Web Auction, or Yahoo Auctions? The answer is eBay. Question 90. What major offence was Napster sued for? Identity theft, copyright infringement, or distributing illegal software? Was it identity theft, copyright infringement, or distributing illegal software? The answer is copyright infringement. 91. Which website featured a hit counter on its pages? Tripod, Lycos, or GeoCities? The answer is GeoCities. What was ICQ's primary function? Emailing, video chatting, or instant messaging? The answer is instant messaging. 93. Which platform hosted web rings in the late 1990s? Tripod, GeoCities, or Webcrawler? The answer is GeoCities. What was the name of the 1999 file sharing service shut down due to legal issues? Kazaa, Napster, or LimeWire? The answer is Napster. Question 95. Which early social network used testimonials on profiles? Xanga, Orkut, or Friendster? The answer is Xanga. 5 questions left. Which company symbolises the dot-com bubble collapse? Pets.com, Boo.com, or eToys.com? The answer is Pets.com. 97. Which website launched the first web banner ad in 1994? AOL, Hotwired, or Yahoo? The answer is Hotwired. What term was used for typing commands in early multiplayer text games? Mudding, or MUDing, text gaming, or command line input? None of them very catchy, but the answer is MUDing. Which e-commerce platform started by selling books online? Amazon, eBay, or Buy.com? Much bigger than even they could have imagined. The answer is Amazon. And 100. What was Microsoft's early internet service called? Micronet, Windows Online, or the Microsoft Network? What was Microsoft's early internet service called? The answer is the Microsoft Network. And here's a bonus question. Who owns Google? Let us know the answer in the comments and let us know how many points you scored, because that is the end of the quiz. We would love you to let us know how you ranked, and here's a reminder of those awards. Are you a champion, master, enthusiast, apprentice, or an explorer? Please let us know alongside your bonus question answer. And that's it. Thanks again for playing this quiz. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified on all of our upcoming videos. In the meantime, there are plenty of quizzes already uploaded that you can try right now, so please do get involved with the next one. My name's Ellis and I've been your host. Thanks again for joining us today. We'll see you next time at Quiz Class.